Hey Rad Reelers, JC here with Rad Reelin' Fishing. You guys, I took my kayak today out for the second time. Listen, literally the second time I've ever been in a kayak. I'm out there pedaling around fishing. Within 5 minutes, you guys, of getting that thing in the water, going across the river, I'm going through some mangroves. I dropped my Penn Pursuit 4000, my Penn Pursuit 2 4000 rod in the freaking water, in salt water. Didn't have foam on it.
Yeah, right. Leash everything you don't want to lose.
Luckily, I snatched that thing up. I have a lot to learn about kayak fishing, you guys. Anyway, we're going to go through maintenance, you guys. How to get this thing cleaned up really fast so it'll keep running well after it's dropped in the salt water. It's not the first time I've ever done this, not my first rodeo, you guys, so let's do this.
All right, guys, well, here we are. I'm going to go ahead and take this reel off the rod. I just think it'll be easier to do all the work on it this way. You can leave it on the rod if you want, but yeah, just be easier. All right, first thing I'm going to do is just get this spool out of the way. Take this guy off of there. Yeah, I've dropped these things in the water before when I've been wade fishing and in boats, and you know, if you drop them in fresh water, it's not so bad, but man, when you drop them in salt water, you got to get them cleaned up like right away, you guys. So this should be pretty good tutorial here, pretty easy. So let's go ahead and take this handle off the side, get that apart there, and I just have a little thing here that I bought a while ago to work on my eyeglasses, you guys, and it works really good for these small screws on these spinning reels. So I'm just going to take the side plate off of this Penn Pursuit 2 4000 reel right here. Just unscrew these screws. I want to take all 4 of these screws off of there. I just want to keep them in order. Okay, I've got the reel. I'm going to have 1 2 3 4, so I'm going to put the screws 1 2 3 4 so I know where they're at. Sometimes these reels have one screw that might be longer than the other, so it's important to keep them in order so we get them back in the right place. This thing's spinning all over the place. My hands are in the way. I don't know if you guys are even going to be able to see what I'm doing, man. You know, these Penn Pursuit 2 reels, you guys, they are so easy to just do maintenance on and work on. You know, these reels, when they were on sale, you guys, in January, you could get a Penn Pursuit 2 4000 reel for $20 directly from Penn. What a freaking steal that was. I picked up an extra one, and these are just workhorses. All right, so I got those 4 screws out of the way right there. I'm just going to pop this side case right here. Just pop that thing open like that. Should just pull right off of there. You know, a lot of reels have like an extra plastic piece on here that you have to pull off, and Penn they didn't do that, guys. They made this really simple. Look, that case just comes off of there. And you know, the other day I actually took both of my reels apart and oiled them and greased them, but this thing just got full of salt water this morning. And so here's what I do, guys. I just take that right there, and I don't put it underwater. Okay, get me out some of this goodness right here. Pop that little thing open right there. Don't rinse it with water. Just blast her out with some WD-40, man. Just give her a good rinsing with that WD-40. Just get it all up in there. Get all that saltwater stuff just pushed right out of there. Get it out of there, man. Get it out of there. Blaster, 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 man. Just blaster good. Oh, yeah. All that junk coming out of there. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm just going to go ahead and give all this a shot all the way around. Good shot of WD-40 there. Just like that. All right. That's looking good, looking good. All right. So that's looking nice and clean now. A lot better than it was with all that salt water in there. You guys, just straight up Vaseline. When I was a kid, we used to always grease our reels with Vaseline. It works great. I don't have any expensive grease stuff. I don't use expensive reels, so I'm just going to take some of this stuff right here. I'm gonna just get it back in there on those gear parts. Doesn't take much. Just get it all up underneath there. Another shot of grease. Just put it on there with a Q-tip. Once you get it on the gear, in there, you guys, it'll when you turn around, it'll just grease up all inside of there really good. And that's, oh man, that thing is feeling smooth as freaking smooth, baby. Heck yeah. All right, we're gonna close her back up now. Now you guys, what I just did with this Penn Pursuit reel, you know, I had that Piscifun Carbonex reel that I used for a while, and I actually, when that thing snapped, a bearing or something broke in, it started making all that noise, I actually took the reel apart like this one, and I tell you what, in order to get the side case off of the Piscifun Carbonex reel, I literally had to take the whole spool housing. This thing, I had to take this whole thing off because there was another screw that was up underneath in here that I had to take out. And you know, it's just not a very good design for doing quick maintenance on the gear section on the reel. Penn just made this Penn Pursuit spinning reel really easy to get inside of the gear housing and do whatever you got to do really quick, you know. There we go, our fourth screw. Screw this guy back in there. Put our cap on this side. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, she's feeling good. Just gonna take a little bit of this grease. I'll put it right here on this shaft. I gave that a shot of WD-40. Make sure that everything's just greased up a little bit there. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. That thing is spinning like a dream. This reel is old, you guys. It's starting to feel a little rough. It's been used and caught a bunch of fish. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give the old Spoolerino a good shot. I'm just going to give her a good shot of WD-40. All those parts up in there. I'm going to shoot some WD-40 in there. Now these drag felt washers are underneath here. I oiled those really good the other day, so I'm sure those are going to be fine. And if I start having any problem, it doesn't take but a second to pop those things out and oil those felt washers. I'll put a link in this video. You guys can actually see how to oil the felt washers on your Penn Pursuit 2 reels. All right, spool goes back on. Tighten her down. Yeah, I guess we should just probably get this awesome spinning reel back on this awesome spinning rod. This is my Ugly Stik Inshore Select 7-foot 6-inch medium heavy rod. Love this rod. This makes for just an excellent combo right here, you guys. And there we go. We are back in shape. All right, guys, listen, that's just like super simple. Just take a moment, do that to your reel, and you won't have any issues. If you don't do that, your reel definitely is going to seize up. It's going to be hard to fish with the next time you take it out. I mean, even if you rinse it with water, it's going to be hard to fish with the next time you take it out. All right, guys, thumbs up or appreciate it. Everybody get out there and go fishing and just be awesome. There, mackerel. Hit it on the way in. It's mackerel time. See ya.